degrees in Boise City, Oklahoma, I think. I'm right in the little sliver of Oklahoma. I had a 22-hour day yesterday. Voice is kind of going because I had to blast music for 5 hours straight. I drank 2 Monsters and drove, but it's been about 40 degrees since that winter storm thing happened. So it's been nice, clear roads, no icy patches or anything. But for the people that seem to have thought that I was whining yesterday, here's a couple of clips of things that I saw during the daytime on my way into Dallas, knowing that I was going to have to drive through that same shit at night. So yeah, it was kind of problematic, and there was a good reason to whine because of all the potential things that could have happened, things to warn people about, and things to talk about. You guys see it as whining? I saw it as forewarning people. If you're in a truck, you got a heavy truck, you got a bunch of shit in the back of you, you lose control, you ain't stopping. Nothing's going to stop you. So I feel like in the heat of the moment, there's good fucking reason to whine like that. Oh shit. This guy's fixing to lose his shit. Very slippery. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Then I got turned around. There's a truck on the fucking side of the road right there. Look at that shit. Dude. Holy fuck. It's very slippery, man. That's 2 trucks already I've seen get tipped over. Keeping them on this side of the road. Jeez, even the cop car has shit all over it. That's this shit, look at that. That's like the 4th fucking truck, man. Jesus Christ. Look, icy bridge right here. Gotta be no gas, no fucking brake. Just take it slow. Take it easy. Be careful. Drive 1/3 of your speed, man. 1/3 of your speed when there's icy roads or snowy conditions. Give yourself plenty of freaking space between you and the car in front of you, because most of these people, these 4-wheelers out here, thinking they can just pass you up and get in front of you like you're leaving space for them. No. You're leaving space so that if something happens, you have the opportunity to get out of the damn way. Icy bridge again right here. I'm feeling some sliding. You just gotta stay off the fucking brake and stay off the fuel. That's why you gotta leave yourself plenty of space. This guy's going 31, I'm going 25. Let them get up there, let them get out of your fucking way, because I weigh right now, gross, total, probably 78,000 pounds. So I'm crushing anything that I hit. Just stay safe, guys. So those are just a couple of things that I saw. I wasn't able to catch a lot of it. Granted, it was all done from the phone. It's up on the dash like it is now, but I tell it, okay, Google, and then I say, open rear camera, record. Boom, it does that shit, and it works. So, yes, hands-free recording. My dash cam, I don't know what, I lost the little SD card that goes up inside it. It's in between where the SD card actually goes and the casing. So I need a pair of tweezers, or I'm gonna have to take it apart. I just haven't had the time. I haven't want to mess with it or any of that shit. So yeah, I desperately need to shave this. I'm starting to get it in my mouth while I'm eating and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm not a real man or something, because I just can't. I don't want to grow my damn beard out. I just can't. It's too much, man. It gets too long, and I'm constantly combing it. It's getting tangled and shit, and then I need to get rid of all this here. This is getting all, it's starting to, you sleep wrong and your hair hurts. Yeah, that happens way more than I like. And then I got all this this patchy shit back here. Don't know what it want to do. Does it want to be a mullet? I don't know. But I am not gonna sit around and wait for it to make its mind up. Would I sport a mullet? As long I would sport a mullet as long as I could until I got home. My wife fucking cut it in my sleep. But so main point of this video, the definition of spot trailer for prime, which effectively used to mean drop and hook. Nowadays, it means live load when you get there. So you got a time frame between noon and 23:59. So that's, you know, noon to midnight, basically, essentially, 1 minute give or take. Every single time, the last like 3 loads in a row where they're supposed to be dropping hooks, the both on both ends drop and hook that I had. The one when I was supposed to pick up, it was gonna be a drop and hook, and then drop it was gonna be a drop and hook. They were both live unloads, live load and live unload. I get there. As you guys know, I complained about that. 12 hours I waited for that load to get loaded onto a trailer that I wasn't even under. I slept in this truck stop, another mud flap killer truck stop, and it closed at night too. So that it's one of those truck stops, you know, the type that somebody come knock on your door. You know, somebody did come knock on my door there. They knocked real light. It was like, excuse me, and I was like, I'm not answering that, you know. I mean, I got my slew of weaponry in here where I can basically defend myself. Now, granted, they're all up here, but when, you know, it's easy to get to when I go to answer the door because I'm in Burrs, right? Or I got this thing that I used to use to check my tires, but now I use it to fix the fifth wheel and beat the shit out of people. That I haven't had to do that yet, but just in case, you know, I got this for long range and I got the short range knife, you know, so like knock them out, shank, knock them, shank, you know, whatever. Like, or fucking swap them around and like do all these crazy things, and then usually that'll scare somebody away, you know, if you show some kind of skill with the weapon. Or if they're just crazy or hopped up on some shit, they'll come at you anyway. So they knock real light. I'm like, nah, I'm not answering. I just fucking lay it down, dude. I'm not trying to. God damn it. Alright, so I peek my head out. He can't see inside my truck, and it's done like that on purpose because I want to see who I'm looking at. I don't want them to know who the hell they're looking at. So, you know, I got, you know, it's a black shirt. It's not this one, but it's a black shirt, and I peek out, I pick up my little visor thing, and I'm like, yo, what's up? It's a dude. He's smiling. I'm like, what's up? I'm not opening my door. What do you want? He's like, so I open my door like a dumbass because he doesn't look like he's gonna attack me, which could be my bad. I could be dead right now. This dude could have wanted to attack me. He's just real good at not looking like he wanted to attack me. So he opens up the door. I open the door and I'm like, what's up, dude? He's like, oh shit, you ain't Reggie? I was like, no, I'm not Reggie. I'm sleepy. I'm trying to sleep. He's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, yeah, all right, later. So he was looking for some dude named Reggie. He actually seemed a little bit femme, so I don't know if him and Reggie were gonna get some alone time in the truck. So I'm like, dude, it's dangerous to be out here, bro. You're riding it. You're coming to a truck stop near a kill plant to get some booty. You open that door, man, that your truck smells like that shit until you leave. Like I've been airing my truck out for a day. Just opening it up in the kill plant and then closing it right away to hook and unhook from the trailers. Oh man. So anyways, I finally get that load. I go to drop it at the 90. Bro, it's not a drop and hook. Now of course, like any other place that I go to that's supposed to be a spot trailer and it's not, I get upset. But the guy literally told me, he's like, dude, I bet you it takes you longer to dock than it does for me to unload your truck. I'm like, bet. He's like, bet. I'm like, bet. He's like, bet. I'm like, bet. No, we didn't really do that, but it would have been funny. So I parked, you know, it took about the same time. Let's call it a draw, okay? Let's call it what it is. It was about a draw. Because it was a jacked up lot. It's very small. And I see why the hell they unload people so fast. That motherfucker got me unloaded, and in 15 minutes, he got me unloaded. I docked. I usually got this daily thing that I do on my computer when I make stops. It takes me about 10 to 15 minutes. I wasn't able to finish that. And I had to clean my windows because it was so dirty. I couldn't see out of them almost. So he gets me unloaded in 15 minutes and I leave. I go up to the store. I'm waiting. I'm like, there's a Burger King at this truck stop up here. Of course, the Garmin doesn't see it, but I saw it. So I made a note of it. This is how I get back to it. So I get back to it. There's a Burger King. Awesome, man. I am craving some chicken fries. Though I am so tired of eating fast food at this point because I'm out of food on the truck and I have not been able to find a Walmart. One that I could stop at in my route that wouldn't obstruct my time frame of actually getting to my destination. You know, usually I'd want about a solid hour, an hour and a half to be able to shop for everything that I need for my truck because I always end up leaving shit behind. I want a good solid amount of time to shop, to get the shit. I want a microwave combo, air fryer. I need a little mini vacuum. Now I'm about to start training. I need to make sure my truck is spotless, man. And I want to keep it that way, you know? So it's like, I want to get food and all that shit so we don't have to be relying on them spending money. I can buy shit for the truck and we'll just eat home cooked shit here on the truck. We don't have to eat out all the time, spending all our damn money. So I'm spending double what I'd pay if I just went to Walmart on fast food every damn day. Especially if I'm eating twice a day. Fucking fat ass over here. So I get unloaded, I go to this Burger King. It's closed permanently. I'm like, oh my God, dude. So I got roller food and some nachos. I told my wife, I was like, I got the perfect combination of food to give me the stomach gurgles. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, my throat's dry. I was singing this shit last night to try to stay awake. I'm gonna get into it in a second. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go to this weigh station. There's a lot of trucks coming in here, so I'm parked on the entrance, but out of the way. I was parked next to somebody else yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and get weighed, and then I'm gonna get back on the road here. I woke up a little early. Yeah, I got good amount of sleep. Anyways, so I eat that roller food, and then they pre-plan me. They got me a load coming out of the same company, but an hour up the road. So I've already got high hopes for this place, because this plant was amazing. It was great. I would go back there in a fucking heartbeat because of how nice the guys were, how fast they were, that uncongested it was. They had parking, like, just fucking, it was great. It was a great place to be. And you could drop there early if you wanted. Like, I could have been 24 hours early. Whenever I got there, they started working on me. Like, the guy that unloaded my trailer met me at the guard check and walked with me to the dock, helped me back if I needed to. I was like, nah, man, I got it, I'm good. Go ahead and get your forklift ready, bro, because I'm about to dock. We're on the clock here. You said you'd beat me, so let's see. And so he ended up getting me unloaded in about 15 minutes. I went to a truck stop. They got me pre-planned. I'm going to like Corleen, Utah. I think it's about an hour out of Salt Lake. And it's a Walmart. So and it's due at 8:45 tomorrow at night. So 20:45. Excuse me. Good gracious. That monster gave me some gas. So I get out, I drive that hour, I'm excited, right? Like, the trailer was relatively clean. There might have been, you know, like, maybe a little bit of remnants of, like, plastic or something like that. This is supposed to be a drop. So I drive a little bit past my destination because there's a Love's maybe about 1.3 miles away from my 01 to pick this load up. And I want to fill the reefer up before I drop it because it's supposed to be a drop-in hut. Like I said, the trailer was pretty much clean. So I pull in after I get my fuel, and the lady inspects the trailer, and she's like, you're going to have to get a washout. I was like, okay. She goes, like, 2 miles up the road, there's this little place that they'll do washouts. All right. So I go around. Dude, I'm at that place for 2 hours waiting to get a washout, and I'm second in line. The guy in front of me was waiting, too. I think the dude that actually, a guy pulled out, and he had water coming out of his trailer. I think he actually started that shit up himself. They charge you $60 to literally just rinse your trailer out. These two guys. They weren't even there. I called after about half an hour waiting. Like, I got up and I walked up front and I'm like, dude, what's going on? And he didn't really talk all that loud, so I couldn't understand what the hell he was saying. So I called these people and they're like, yeah, we'll be there in about half an hour. I was like, dude, there's trucks lined up to the highway right now waiting. Where are you guys? Like, I'm thinking this in my head. I don't ask him that. So they finally show up. They start blasting through our trailers, like and that's when I realized they don't even use soap or anything. They just wash it out with water. Like, I could have just did it. I could have saved myself some time and just air blew all that shit out of my truck. Like, you guys just rinse it out with water. Like, no soap, no Fabuloso, no Ajax, nothing, dude. Just wash it. So, as I'm going to pay, the guy starts telling me a story about how he tried to sell this guy a dog and the dog ran away. I don't care. You look outside, you see the line of people waiting to get trailer washes, man. Give me my ticket so I can leave. People are waiting. I've been waiting 2 hours to go and get this damn load. I haven't slept. I've been up since 6. At this point, it was already like 4 or 5 o'clock. I think it was like 6 in the afternoon. And I knew, like, I was hoping when I got to this place that the load was ready. I finally get back to this place. I make a wrong turn in my frustration. I waste another half an hour because I can't do U-turns. I have to go up to the next exit, which is another 5 miles up the road, turn around, come back that same 5 miles that I just missed, make sure I don't make another missed turn, okay? And then finally get to my destination. The speed limit was lower out there where I was at. It was a smaller rural town. I can't really ever say that right. Rural town. So I get inside, and the ladies there are already yelling at each other over the phone, like, "Yeah, he already went to go wash out. That's what it says on the notes. He's about to do this and that and the other." And I'm like, can I just get my trailer, please, so I can leave, man? I'm getting tired. I get a door. I'm like, oh my God. Door 8. Go to door 8. So I go to door 8. 3 hours later, I'm loaded. Right as I'm about to fall asleep. I'm like, oh my God, dude. So I start driving, and I'm like, I'm gonna drive as far as I can. I still had about 7 hours on my clock. I drove 6. I stopped at 4 in the morning, right here in Oklahoma. But I wanted to get out of Texas, and I did. I was in Oklahoma, drove down 20, I think it was 20 or 40. I don't remember. I think it was 40. Going into Amarillo, and then straight up through Amarillo. Amarillo is very pretty at night. You got the nice Amarillo, and then as soon as you go under that bridge, there's a 14-1 bridge you go under. It's like going right through the center of the city. Quite small, but I imagine it gets very busy. You go into that bridge, and as soon as you arise from that bridge, ghetto fucking central, bro. Perfect place to get like spike strips. Somebody got some makeshift spike strips made out of like plastic bottles and shit, just so that you could stop and they could steal shit out of the back of your truck. You know, that kind of shit. It was nerve-wracking because people were trying to like pull into their houses and there was still kind of ice on the sides. You know, it was 15 degrees last night. So now here I am in Oklahoma, almost 10 hours later from me going to bed last night. I'm calmed down now from being upset. I'm on my way to training class in Salt Lake on the 8th. This load's due on the 6th. So that gives me a solid day to go find me a Walmart somewhere out there in Salt Lake. I need to do some laundry, and I'll be able to I'll get my hair cut and take care of all this here. I am staying positive. Decent paying load. The detention that paid from it was an $1,800 load, that last one that I had to wait 12 hours to get that load, and then I dropped it. That was paying $1,800. With the detention, I'm now to like $2,200. This already, I got detention because I had to wait at this other place about 3 to 5 hours. So that's more detention, and then this load's paying, I think it's paying $2,500. So, well, and I'm going to a Walmart, so you already know it's gonna be 5-6 hours before I get unloaded there. So more detention, just more detention. Detention, free money's great and everything, but not when I'm gonna be spending it right back. I'm gonna be giving it right back to Walmart when I go to Walmart, because they don't pay for that. They don't pay the detention. They pass that off to the consumer. So I'm a consumer as well as a delivery person. So it's like I'm still paying for that shit. Anyways, I don't know who else is gonna be in Salt Lake. One of those days while I'm there, you know, I usually take an Uber. There's a brewery out there. It's a brewery / restaurant. They have a really nice IPA out there. I won't be driving. I'm gonna be stuck there for 4 days. If y'all want to go with me, we'll go as a group, whatever. If y'all are in Salt Lake, as long as you're not in orientation, you can't drink while you're in orientation, but we can still go eat. I ain't paying, you know. If you got money, then we'll go. But I'm not about to pay it. No, this check, that $8,300 I made on the Idaho load and then the Florida load going to Mississippi. My check was only $3,300. $5,000 they took away from me and deductions. The fuel alone was what killed me on that. God damn, I can't get this shit on my nose. $5,000. I gotta roll my window down a little bit. It's getting warm in here. So I was not happy about that. I worked my ass off that week and I was expecting at least $4,000. And I only made $3,300 with all my deductions. So I need to get my truck fixed. I'm about to go. I'll be in Salt Lake in 2 or 3 days. We'll see how it goes, man. My class is on the 8th. I should be there on the 7th at the latest. So I think there's some other shit I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember. It's already been almost 20 fucking minutes. I need to get ready to start going. I don't even know how much time I have left. Come on, dude. I really hate the Qualcomm so much. Like, I've hit home 3 times just trying to get back so I can look at my hours, and it keeps going back to the fucking map. Oh, one more thing. My lease is up on this truck in May. If they don't open up Success Leasing soon, I'm gonna have to quit. I'm gonna have to leave. I'm not fixing to pay for a truck. The reason why I'm leasing is so that I can save money up to buy a truck. If they're gonna take that option away from me, then what am I doing here? I'm gonna go somewhere else. That is my plan. If it's not in their business model, they're still getting trucks. Success Leasing is still getting brand new trucks. Yet we don't have the option to buy them. I don't think that's fair. If I can't buy a truck by the time this lease is up, I'm leaving Prime. So I might only get 1 trainee in before I leave. So good luck to you if you are still waiting for a trainer and I happen to get you. Because come May, if Success Leasing is not back for lease purchase, I have to leave. I'm not about to get into debt with a truck I'm not going to own. I'll have done by then almost a full year of driving for Prime. Like, that's plenty of time to save up enough money to buy my first truck. So I've got the money. I want to buy a truck. If I can't, I'm not going to stick around. I'm going to go to a company that will sell me a truck. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm making good money, but I don't want to be paying it all back to Prime. Remember, just ladies, love it, hate it, ready. Take care, and I'll see you all another time. Yeah, I'll see you all another time.